everyone, and welcome back to Season 16 of Apex Online Racing FT on Xbox One. We're today for round 5 of the season, the Spanish Grand Prix, and as you can see then on our best qualifying lap then at the end of the session, and after wet qualifying last night in Baku, it is nice and dry here then in Spain, as you'd probably expect, although we have had 2 wet races here in the past in AOR, but I think the forecast for this one was looking a lot better than that. So hoping for a decent result here. It's a track that I've always gone, I'd say, fairly well at, like sunny in the dry, but I mean even like on the previous gen we did have some decent wet races here, but I'd say definitely the dry conditions are, certainly since like about 2015 and 2016, like dry conditions have definitely been much better for us, so it's good to see that it's looking like the case here, and we're on a much better lap here, so hopefully we can get ourselves up the field, though maybe actually better to qualify sort of outside the top 10 and get fresh tyres, because this is a very tough track on tyres. As we're coming towards the end of our lap now then, coming out the final chicane then, out to the line, and we'll see where we can go with this lap time then, as the check flag is out. So we improve then to 11th place, and yeah, that's actually where we stay then, so a decent result for us there, with our teammate alongside us on the 6th row. So I think pretty much the best overall qualifying for us to the season. I feel it, yeah, LGS got a pole in Bahrain I think, so yeah, obviously it's not the best overall result, but I think, yeah, for like a qualifying where we've like started on the same tyres, I'd say it's a pretty good one. But yeah, we're now going to go then to the race. We're here for race day then in Barcelona, and round 5 of the season then just moments away as we hit the Catalunya circuit, and as I was saying before, it is looking like it's going to be a pretty dry race here, and you can see clear skies and yeah, perfect temperatures for this race, and it doesn't look like there's going to be much risk of any wet weather. As we see then, yeah, it's our 30th league race, this one then in Spain, the 26th of this track. Obviously we did have 4 European Grand Prix at Valencia way back on F1 2012, and the first ever win I got in a league race was here in EG Races on F1 2011 back in March 2012, and as I was saying before there, both our previous wet races, well both previous AOR races we've had here have been the wet, but it's not looking like that's going to be the case today then, as we have a look at the circuit then. 16 corners, only 2.8 miles, one of the shorter tracks on the calendar, 2 DRS zones, and yet 33 laps then this will be this race, as it is one of the shorter tracks on the calendar, and you can get moves done into turn 1 then. It's quite sort of a short braking zone, but if you get a good run zone you can certainly make a move stick there with DRS there. And turn 4, not really a conventional overtaking place, but you can sometimes see some action there. Of course the Mercedes famous crash there in real life in 2016, and the second DRS zone then into turn 9, I think this is turn 9 or 10, and yeah, you can get a move done there on the brakes as well, as it's the steep soft tyres and the soft tyres and the mediums this weekend, but we won't be using the super soft tyres. I don't think anyone's going to be using those ideally, so yeah, it's going to be soft to mediums then, and I imagine that'll be what everyone tries to do. Maybe some people will go for the medium tyres instead if we're outside the top 10, but we decided to go to the soft tyres, and we did have the free choice. We're the highest up the grid to have that free choice as well, so that's good for us, and hopefully we can put it to good use. And the same for our teammate as well, who's alongside us then, as we get off now then on the formation lap. And yep, just 4 minutes now before race, and we'll be hoping for a good start here then, as we have now then a look at the tyres that people have chosen first for the start, and a few people on the mediums then. I think Bobbitt's there. I honestly can't really see, but I think there's one of the Renaults and maybe Bobbitt's in the Williams there, but yeah, previous screen it wasn't too great for that. But yeah, it looks like most people around us are on the soft tyres, and most people have gone with that. Then just a few people going for something different, as we are now on the grid then, and the lights are coming on. And away we go, and it is not the best start from us there, but looks like we've had a pretty much a level 1 with our teammate then, as we now just have to try and get a bit of a slipstream then down this long run towards turn 1. Then we're going to stay on the outside looking maybe to the outside jolt there, but then we get a tap from behind and we get hit into our teammate and we get front wing damage. LGS has gone off the track, and yeah, really a disastrous start then for us, because yeah, it's not looking like this, well, for us and our teammate, because it's looking like we've got a pretty big bit of damage there to our front wing, and yeah, it's already looking like we're going to be struggling quite a bit here, and that's quite annoying for us there. I really don't think I did anything wrong into the first corner. From what I gather, it was contact with VRT Verstappen. From what I've heard though, from his perspective, it seems that it was a bit desync because apparently I turned in on him, but that certainly wasn't the case. Either way though, I don't really think that there was sort of anything in it. I know on my screen, like, I really don't think I did anything wrong, and I think I was just hit, but I think it was just still a racing incident, just 3 cars into 2, and yeah, we left enough space, but obviously, you know, there are 2 cars maybe alongside us, or partly alongside us, and yeah, we just got clipped from behind. I probably should have pitted there, but I was thinking, you know, we were still close with everyone, and yeah, I thought maybe if we could stay out for, you know, his first stint, then maybe, you know, our race wouldn't be as bad if we could just keep up with these guys and, you know, try and keep a somewhat decent pace. But I could already tell from here that yeah, that just wasn't going to happen. We were just losing so much time with his front wing damage, and yeah, we'd have to pit at the end of the lap. So a massive shame for us then, because that has ruined our race. We won't be able to do one start from here, so yeah, we've got literally no chance now then, unless a safety car comes out at the perfect time for us. I believe Franglish actually tried the same thing as us there. I think he picked up damage in the first corner as well. I think maybe probably from like the aftermath of our collision, but yeah, I have a feeling he probably stayed out as well to try and maybe see if we could, you know, carry on until the schedule stopped. But yeah, it just wasn't possible, and we had Hayden then. He played on the first lap, so yeah, he obviously decided very quickly that he wasn't going to be able to stay out with that damage. I think he was one of the people that actually stalled on the mediums, and I think he goes over to the softs. I'm not sure. I think Franglish is on the softs there. It's very hard to tell from his preview screen, but I believe he is on the soft tyres there. So yeah, he's probably been a bit quicker than us here then, as we cross line then to be in lap 4. And he gets a good run then with DRS. We're in overtake, but yeah, we didn't have the straight line speed there. Obviously he had DRS there, so certainly helped him, and yeah, he managed to get it done then into 17th position. But only a few laps later then he loses the back end through turn 11, I think that is, and yeah, he is out of the race then from that, so moves up to 17th then, but we're still second from last. And then on to lap 12, we actually have our teammate pit then. Massive shame for him there, because obviously he was like an innocent bystander as well, and got hit by us getting spun sideways. So yeah, well, luckily he didn't get any damage, but yeah, he's obviously ended up at the back of the field because of that. And we've got Rosberg then coming out of the pits just alongside us then. We're running outside, but I mean, I knew that wasn't going to be well, there wasn't going to be much chance of us getting through there, because obviously he was always going to sort of understeer, like coming out of the pit lane on the inside. And yeah, I mean, there's literally like no point racing that, so I made sure to bail out quite quickly there. And then later on in the lap, I just let LGS through, because obviously he's doing with a decent shout of some points maybe, so yeah, no point holding him up there. And yeah, we lose a position then, but we actually do catch up to a group of people then who are all battling, even though we are still on this set of medium tyres that we've been on since the end of lap 2, as Pelsbury actually goes off in turn 11 now as well then, and yeah, that gains a place in up to 15th. We've got a really big battle going on here then up in front of us, but Ollie then sort of drops back from that at some point then. I'm not sure if he had damage or not, but yeah, we were certainly still catching then, even though, you know, our tyres were sort of 20 laps all at this point, so I'm guessing there's probably something was up there. But yeah, we're through then up to 14th place, but we're going to be pitting anyway, so I mean, it doesn't really count for much. But I do actually believe he follows us in here then, so I'm guessing maybe he did have damage. But yeah, we pit now then for the second time. I thought, screw it, we're not getting anything from this race, might as well just go on super soft tyres, maybe go for fastest lap. But yeah, either way, just enjoy the final 9 laps then on some quick tyres. So that's what we're going to do then. We've got no chance of points then. If the safety car came out right now, that would be like, well, I guess it would be perfect for us pretty much, but yeah, it's not looking likely then, as yeah, we catch immediately up then to Welty and Hayden, who are battling over 14th position, and they've been on their tyres for quite a while at this point, I think, so it should be quite easy for us to overtake both of them. So we're just sort of saving our ERS here then, ready for a sort of an attack down the DRS straight, as we should get a very good run here then out of the chicane. Looks like we get a decent one then, so at this point I'm thinking, screw it, let's just go for some positions, try and get a move done. And yeah, we're into overtake mode, we're into rich fuel mix. We see a nice gap form in the middle then, as well as he goes to the inside. We're going to go straight through the middle then, and up to 14th position. And yeah, it's been a race to forget, but you know, there's one memorable moment then, and had to include the stream highlight from that. So yeah, thank you to the two people who were broadcasting it this week that managed to catch this glorious pass then for 14th position. Yeah, just very convenient there, but sadly our race was pretty much settled, once we had that first lap incident, and yeah, nothing else happened after that. And yeah, it's going to be 14th place for us then, by the looks of things, as we were just nowhere near in the end. Tyre wear was quite bad at the end, but we had enough to gap that didn't really matter, and didn't really matter if we were like 14th or 15th, 16th, whatever. So yeah, we come to the line there, it's only 14th place. Quite disappointing, but nothing we could have done about that, to be fair. And it wasn't the worst race I've ever had, despite it, because we still managed to catch a few people. We had a few decent battles, had that 3-wide overtake, so it wasn't all bad. And yeah, just have to hope that we'll have a bit better luck in the next race then, as Morse then takes the win. So he's really back on form now then. I think it's 1-2 of the Force Indias. Yes, it was then, with KJ in third. And our teammate LGS did recover to finish in 9th place then, so it's a very good result for him there then. And some Constructors' Championship points. And yeah, sadly for us then in the Championship, we did drop 3 places because of that. Sort of more so KJ both had sort of their biggest point score by a mile then. And they gained a load of places, so yeah, they easily overtook us, and then I think Verstappen also gained a place on us as well. So yeah, we dropped to, I think, 15th, is it? Can't remember now, but yeah, hope for better than in Monaco. Thank you for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you there. Goodbye.